Hey everybody, Rodamon here for episode 3 of the wonderful Black Lake series where you guys get to pick and vote on how I perform. So just a reminder, my priorities right now is to plan and start the final housing structure, which I've done, use deep water defenses, which I've mostly done. I have a little bit more mining to do. A stone perimeter for protection, I'm almost done. And a wolfskin jacket for Wolf. Those are the short-term goals. And then I have long-term goals. The long-term goals chiefly are to get boomalopes, and then when I'm not getting boomalopes, to get bionics. So I'm working on that with Deef. I can't really accelerate the boomalopes just yet. Waiting on it. A wild man wanders in. All right. I have to try to recruit everyone, so Wolf has an animal tame chance of 5, which means I need to practice taming. I don't really have anyone that can do this, if I'm being honest. Let's see, was the... Sergio is 5, Wolf is 5. Okay, yeah, I really can't tame that wild man, but I will try. What I could do is try to capture him. But before I do that, I kind of want a prison. And he shouldn't be wandering away yet. It will take a bit for him to leave. Oh, lovely, a solar flare. Alright, Endelos, instead of running all the way around like crazy, let's cut a little door here. So ideally, I would want to finish this retaining surrounding defense wall. That is definitely high up on my priority list. Solar flare is ending, that's good. Oh, right as I eat a lavish meal with Endelos. He is sad wandering. I just was not quick enough on the draw there. A better bedroom and a better rec room would definitely help. So as far as recreation goes, we can... What I'm going to do is set up a make any blocks for things that don't need to be super tanky. That's a technical term. And then we'll get some good recreation going. Obviously, a little bit of a Psychite Tea thing would be very, very helpful. So that's another thing I'm going to work on. Although it's not part of my priorities, I think it would be useful. Alright, I'm going to shrink this zone. And oops, I selected stockpile. We'll put some psychoid plants here. Alright, so G-Rit here, as you can see, is working on the deep water defenses, which is part of our defense plan. Ooh, that buck got through. Or doe, or whatever it is. But the buck stops here. Sorry, that was kind of a lame joke. Let's change the restrictions for no meds. Giret, let's get you healed. We still have that wild man, presumably? Yes, we do. Man, there is nothing out here I can tame to practice. There's no, like, squirrels or something simple. They're all animals that aren't conducive to being able to capture easily. It's funny that even wandering randomly, Endelos is happier than most of the others in the colony. That's just the way it works sometimes. Alright, so we're starting to do these psychoid plants. Got some camel hide that I can haul in at some point. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to change the restrictions to anything so that we use these lavish meals, because we've been really bad mood is, I think, the easiest way to put it, and I don't like that. So I would love for them to be happier. And I have plenty of meat and plenty of rice. So that is something I want to work on. So I can use this slate here for maybe a poker table. Or pool? Maybe pool table. Recreation, billiards, and we'll make it out of slate. Obviously, I'm going to have to move things around. That's fine. Maybe I'll move it over one, like that. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, Wolf, would you be so kind as to... There we go. Move the light bulb a little bit. And we now have the capacity to make a billiards table. Soon. Alright, Endelos is back with us. He's already cooking. Just gonna make sure I do the tidying up in there. And here's the billiards table, which I will build with Thief. Take him off of research for the time being. Okay, running away in storage is not ideal. We need a little bit more air conditioning in here, I suppose. Alright, Deef, I have a different task for you. The temporary kitchen needs more refrigeration. Don't you love how that works? And then I have another task. The giant an extraordinarily ugly nutrient paste dispenser needs to turn off so that the freezer can freeze. A little ugly piece of slate out there. There's nothing I can do about it. I could maybe shoot at it. Alright, Jiret's fully healed. Endelos is working on them beautiful lavish meals. Let's have them go for a walk. They're all a mite bit happier than they were before, which is good. I was working them hard, I will admit. Now I'm going to haul all the rocks that are in, all the chunks that are in my starting area. I'll just put them near the stone cutter. And I have told them to start working on the giant barracks. So what I'm going to do here is, instead of lavish meals, I'm going to do fine meals. And have the lavish meals for morale only. I forbid it, as you can see. And then let's put the fine meals here. Storage preferred for fine meals. That way we don't have to bring it all the way to the ass end of nowhere. So here's all our big work. Let's have Deef finish this off, as he is the best constructor. It is good. Raise the quality of the room to dull. And we have a raid. Bunch of tribespeople of 2 meleeers, 3 meleeers, 2 ranged. So here's the beauty of the kill box I have. I do need weapons. Alright, so the meleeers are going to be moving by. Endelos, could I encourage you to help? So I could just get to shoot at them. Well, they run and try to figure out how to even fight me. This is deep water defenses. This is why I like this map so much. They are fish in a barrel here. As you can imagine, if I had turrets and more shooters, this would be quite easy. And then they're going to be coming in, and I'm going to have everyone else ready here. Alright, one more back. So now you're out of cover. G-Ret's here. Let's do a reversal here. Try to get as much damage on these pawns before G-Ret starts to stab them. So the thing is, I have to try to recruit everyone. So anyone that isn't dead from this raid gets recruited. Which adds to the challenge. Alright, so they're fleeing now. Deef and Sergio, I'm going to have go their own way. I'm going to need some sleeping spots for prisoners. So I ended up killing that one. Oh, you're going to punch your way out. Yeah, that's not going to work all that well for you. And I'll tell you why. You will die. Eventually, I'm going to start cremating. Is the respectful way to go about. Major brick risk. Okay, that's me. I need sleep. You're really not going to be able to get through a granite door all that quickly, from my experience. It just doesn't work that well. Alright, go to sleep, and maybe G-Ray will finish this off. Oh, that was grim, but yeah, I suppose. Sort of what I meant. Alright, so we're trying to patch him up with Wolf. He's missing an eye, missing a kidney. One hell of a pawn. Undergrounder, very neurotic night owl. Alright, prisoner, we will reduce. We'll try to recruit. The beautiful thing here is he's very hard to recruit, so we will, as a result, get to level up our social considerably, I think. And Jiret is in a decent mood, so I'm going to have him scramble to get the bodies in the ground so as to not cause any emotional trauma to a pawn that might not be in such a good mood. Alright, Mr. Endelos. Huh. Okay, a dead leader. And Wolf, let's, yeah, exactly. Get you the good stuff. And another raid. And they're attacking immediately. This looks very reminiscent, just like the last one. Well, if they're going to keep raiding me like this, I'm definitely going to want to invest in weapons. Or traps or something. They're coming armed and often. Alright, all hands on deck. Although, to be fair, Wolf and Endelos are really the only ones that can fire on anyone. What I could do is... let's see. Get some traps up. Just for now. Oh, you're gonna be bashing my walls. That's cute. Ooh, that's a good hit. Okay, already shooting at me. gonna repair the walls out from behind them. There goes another tribal. Alright, Deef. I think you're gonna get peppered full of bow holes if you stick around much longer. I don't want that to happen. Kuro. That name rings a bell. Alright. Let's go capture Kuro, as we are obligated to. And capture Vexicol. Alright, you want to punch my doors? Guess what? It's your lucky day. You can punch them. Hello. Yeah, not exactly the door you wanted to punch, was it? What a dummy. Right? Am I right? Alright. Obviously, we're going to need a better corpse disposal system here. Alright. Dead in 2 hours. I think we have to go tend to them. Prisoner. Try to recruit. Try to recruit. Let's see what we're getting into. Steadfast, Gourmand, Stagger, Ugly, and Undergrounder Pyromaniac. Well, they aren't the A-team, that's for sure. Alright, Endelos, would you be so kind as to tidy up like crazy? And more cargo pods. I don't even think I really used the last cargo pods. Yep, the last cargo pods, I hauled some of it. Sergio has creativity. Alright, that's pretty cool. As he is a pretty good constructor. Ta-da! Alright, that's pretty awesome. We're gonna get rid of this one. Keep inspiring, keep inspiring. That will be nice. Alright, so these guys are all patched up. Now the real issue is food, because we are now trying to feed a lot more people. And more cargo pods. Randy is being very Randy random right now. He's raiding me kind of hard and then gifting me a bunch of stuff. I guess he really just wants to see people die, is what it is. And some peace talks. Unfortunately for me, the trying to ally my neighbors didn't not really get voted for. So, peace talks, shmeesh talks. I don't know. That didn't really work. I apologize. All right, so we have some spike traps now. It's not much, but it's better than zero. And our buddy Endelos is going to be rocking the very nice bed, which is good because he's our cook. And we have a berserker. Well, that's not going to work all that well for you. I probably should keep the bows somewhere else. And by probably, I mean definitely. I just don't have anywhere to put them right now. I'm gonna put hunting corpses and bows in here. Weapons. I'll just put all weapons. And take weapons out of here. Just because it's probably a bad idea to put weapons in the prison. It's going to encourage breakouts. And of course, there's only a wood wall between them and the bows, so that's not great either. In fact, we don't really have weapons on a few of these guys. So we can just equip them. That's one way to keep weapons out of the hands of the enemies. Alright, so we actually got some heal root, which is pretty sweet. I'm surprised I haven't had more food poisoning. I have not honestly been all that careful about contamination. Trying to tidy up. So I would say I do need to work on this dorm room, as that is a short-term goal that I have not... Well, I guess my short-term goal was to plan it and sort of start working on it. So it's not exactly my fault that I haven't done more. It's kind of a lot to do. Ooh, friendly AI? That's cool. But this meat out here probably needs to get hauled. I can hunt, but it would be smart to haul that in. Alright, so I'm using Jiret to grab some bodies. And the reason I'm mentioning the short-term goals is, you know, these episodes don't last forever. And this one is, I wouldn't say coming to a close, but I only have a few minutes left, and I'm trying to make sure that in the hour that you guys have allotted me, have I worked towards my goals? So let's see. Plan and start final housing structure. Yes. Definitely. Use deep water for defenses. Definitely. There's no doubt about that. A stone perimeter wall for protection? Absolutely. I don't have the wolfskin jacket yet. There just aren't wolves here, which is part of the problem. What else? Boomalope farm for chem fuel production. I really haven't had an opportunity. As soon as I get microelectronics, of course, my opportunities for trade skyrocket. So that's one of the reasons I'm going for microelectronics. And the other one is for the bionics. Because my other goal is to get bionics for my people. Obviously, Sergio here could use ears and, hell, a new brain, a new eye, a lot of stuff. I wouldn't mind Wolf and Jiret having some additional mods because there are fighters. Endelos too, for that reason. So yeah, I would say I've been dutifully attempting to complete the tasks that I have been given. So there will be a new... The patrons will choose more things for us to vote on. And then there will be a new vote soon. You know, coming up in a few days. So log on to my website, Rhodamont.com, and join the Discord is probably the best way to stay in touch. And we will try to keep you in the loop for when the votes will be and what you need to vote on and the links for the voting and all that good stuff. That would be very, very good to have people contribute. There was, I think, 142 people that voted this time around, which is pretty awesome. I would love to see those numbers increase, of course, but pretty awesome that over 100 people contributed to the choices I made in this episode. I would say if you have feedback for me, drop me a line, but the thing is, I am not really making my own choices. I'm just trying to do my best following the requirements that you have all let me, you know, have, I guess. I don't know how to put it. But needless to say, I really hope that you enjoy this episode. I hope that you tune in next time, and I appreciate all the feedback I've been getting. So thank you all. It's been my pleasure to record this for you, and I hope that you tune in next time. Adios, everybody.